Hi, this is Claude Bailey with 24/7 Online Marketing, and I want to welcome you to the very first pilot marketing show of 24/7 Online Marketing. It is late night tonight on Sunday night, and what I like to do is continue these late night shows to help you market your business. And so, in today's show, first pilot show, what I'm going to do is put together 6 videos for you that are going to show you and share with you the 6 reasons why your website is not ranked on the first page of search engines. Now, the first reason why your website might not be ranked on the first page of search engines is because it's not mobile friendly. Now, I put together a quick short video that's showing you exactly how you can determine if your website is mobile friendly or not. So check it out.
Okay, here's a short presentation for you on if your website is mobile friendly. Now, smartphones have changed the world. Everyone has a smartphone with them and are constantly using it to stay connected and look for information. The number of smartphones has passed the number of personal computers. In the United States, 94% of people with smartphones use it to search for local information, according to a Nielsen Company and Google Inc. published mobile search report. Now, why are people using mobile? Because of speed and convenience. That's what 81% of people surveyed said. Even when people are at home or work, 77% of people still search using their smartphone. Now, why is this important to you? Because 28% of mobile search results in either a store visit, a phone call, or a purchase. When people use mobile search to make a decision, they are 51% more likely to make a purchase, 57% more likely to visit a store, 39% more likely to call a business, and 30% more likely to visit a website. Now, this follow-up activity happens fast. 63% of mobile search follow-up occur within 1 hour of the initial search. 84% occur within 5 hours. Now imagine what this would do for your business. Now here are the top 5 industries that benefit the most from mobile searches based on the number of follow-up actions per mobile search. Beauty with 3.5 follow-up actions. Auto with 2.5 follow-up actions. The travel industry with 2.2 follow-up actions. The food industry with 2 follow-up actions. And our tech industry with 2 follow-up actions. Therefore, if your website is not mobile friendly, then you are missing out. Google will penalize your website in the search rankings if it is not mobile friendly. To ensure your success, they have created a free mobile friendly test. Now just visit www.google.com/webmasters/tools/mobile-friendly to perform the test. The results will let you know if your website passed or failed. If it failed, then follow Google's suggestion. Ultimately, you will need a responsive website. Now, if you are a do-it-yourselfer, there are thousands of responsive design templates you can select for under $99. Just visit themeforest.net. Now, real quick, here are some resources I used to put together this presentation. Statistical data is from Nielsen Company and Google Inc. published mobile search report titled Mobile Search Moments, Understanding How Mobile Drive Conversions, which is published back in March 2013. You can find this on Google Insights. Now, the smartphone bullet icons were made by Oliver from www.flaticon.com. Now, here's my recommendations for you. Perform the Google Mobile Friendly test. And if you fail the test, convert your website to a responsive design, either by contacting your web developer and having them do it, or use a responsive template from themeforest.net from $3 to $99. And by the way, I have no affiliation with themeforest.net. It is personally what I've used to create websites for clients. It's that simple.
Now, the reason number 2 of why your website might not be ranked on the first page of search engines is because it's not indexed by the search engines. So here's a quick video on showing you how to determine if your website really is indexed by the top 3 search engines.
In order for your website to show up on the first page of search results, the search engines have to know it exists. Therefore, the website has to be submitted to the search engines for indexing. To determine if your website is indexed on the major search engines, type site:, your website name in the search fields. So let me show you a live example from one of my clients, BA's Barbershop. Okay, all you have to do is type in site, colon, and the name of the website. As you can see, there are results. So that means that this website, BA's Barbershop, is indexed. So now let's check Yahoo. Do the same thing in Yahoo. Oops, look like there's a misspelling here. They put it on. The computer put a space in, and not supposed to be a space there. See, once again, there's the results. So that means this website is indexed on Yahoo. So now let's check Bing. And once again, there are results here on Bing as well. So that means this website, BA'sBarbershop.com, is indexed on all 3 search engines, Yahoo, Google, and Bing. Now let's see what happens if you don't have a website that's actually indexed on the search engine. So I have a website that I did create a while ago that I did not push to Yahoo and Bing. So it's dentalmarketingfordentists.com. As you can see right there, there's no results for this site. So let's check Yahoo. You can see there's no results. So let's check Google, because I did put it to Google. So let's just make sure. So Google. Good. Now see here for Google, it does have search results. So that means it is indexed by Google. Now to submit your website to the 3 search engines, Google, Yahoo, and Bing, you have to do it through their webmaster tool. For Google, visit google.com/webmasters/tools. For Bing and Yahoo, visit bing.com/toolbox/submit-site-URL. Now let me show you live how to submit to Bing and Yahoo using my Dental Marketing for Dentists website. Okay, here's the Dental Marketing for Dentists website that I created a while ago. It was a limited time offer why I didn't promote it to Yahoo and Bing. But let's do it now. So let's go to Bing and Yahoo website. Here you go. To Webmaster Tool to promote it. So all you guys gotta do is type in the URL. And then type in this capture here. Hit this submit button. Oop, I had the wrong capture here. It's probably the hardest part of this process. All right, great. Your request was successfully submitted. And that's all you have to do. It's that simple. Now, Google is just as easy. Just follow the instructions after you click the green button. So once again, I recommend you check to see if your website is indexed. And if not, then submit it to the search engines.
Now, the third reason why your website might not be ranked on the first page of the search engine is because you don't have a sitemap for your website. Now, I explained this a little bit more in this detailed video.
Let's find out if your website passes the sitemap test. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have no affiliation with this website, SEO Site Checkup. There's no affiliation whatsoever. I just did a quick Google search and want to give you guys a free tool that you can use to see if your website has a sitemap and will pass the sitemap test. Now, all you have to do is just type in your website URL into the home page of SEO Site Checkup. Once you type that in, it's going to do analysis on your website. It's going to give you a long list of things and give you a score. But for what you're only concerned about right now, for the sitemap test, you'll see a little tab down here that says sitemap test. And what you're going to do is that's going to tell you if you pass or not. If it's red or has an X, that means you don't pass. You don't have a sitemap. It's going to tell you how to fix it. And you can actually, if you need to get a sitemap generated, you can just go to the sitemap generator tool that they have listed here and say get it now and follow the instructions for that. It's pretty simple. You have a webmaster, just let them know, hey, you don't have a sitemap, you want a sitemap, and the webmaster will do that for you. If you are your own sitemap, if you are your own webmaster, then just follow the instructions here. And if you have any issues, please feel free to just send support a ticket, and we can try to help you walk you through that process for you. That's it for the SiteMed test. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.
Now, the fourth reason why your website might not be ranked on the first page of search engines again is because your website content structure doesn't meet the SEO best practices. So I go in detail a bit more in this quick video.
All right, let's talk about the minimum content recommended to have a good website. Now, let me just preface this video just for you real quick. Now, I'm going to just quickly share with you the bare minimum content you need for a very decent website that's going to give people enough information for them to make a decision to either call you, request more information, email you, however form of call to action you have on your homepage is what they're going to do. So I'm going to share with you quickly the minimum content that is required um, for you to have on your website. So the key elements really are you got to have a good home page. Now that home page, the content should include something that's going to benefit your visitor. So content includes something that's going to benefit them, um, the benefit you provide them. So the copy should be very beneficial. I don't know if there's a word. It should be very beneficial when they read it. So to the reader, it should be seen very beneficial. It should be very clear what the benefits are for doing business with you. So the copy should be that way. Pictures showing the benefit of doing business with you. So in this particular case here, this is a website that I created for a client. I'm a barbershop client. Actually, Scott, I talked about him, before in other testimonials. And as you can see in this picture here of the website, this is just the home page. You can see the pictures of the final product. The final thing is a beautiful looking haircut. And then the content of it talks about some of their unique selling position, which is they have provide a very wholesome environment, is very family friendly. That's what the content states in the picture. So come here, get a beautiful haircut, but not only for yourself, for your son, as well. You can also, if you wanted to, put a video. I did not choose to do the video on this website, just because videos just cost a little more money, and the client, it was just pretty much on a shoestring budget, so it wasn't necessary for them to have a video. But if we would have put a video on there, it'd be about 2 minutes long, be actually showing them cut somebody's head, so it would have been even better, even more beneficial. But just put a good copy with some pictures is awesome. Now you cannot forget this next step. This next bullet point is what we call to action. So you got to make it very clear what you want them to do if they want to get more information for you. So you can see in the red box there at the top right, there's something that it says make an appointment today. And there's a phone number underneath there to call. And it says either call or text this phone number to make an appointment. Now, in the very top right hand corner of the website is also the phone number to the business as well as the email address. Now, it could be a form. There actually is a form, but the form is under the contact us page. Um, but I just chose really for this standpoint to say, hey, call to make an appointment, because most people are used to calling a barbershop to make an appointment to see if there's any availability. And then I was trying to text message thing out. I will be honest with you, just a little tip if you're hearing this. In this particular case, I would probably say maybe 4 people a month use a text message feature to make a text. So it really doesn't really benefit it, but it doesn't hurt me for not having it as well. So if all you had was just a phone number, that's all you need. Um, don't get all stressed out by not having the ability to accept text messages if you want to go any further from this. So that's the bare minimum right there. And then one more thing I want to share with you. The navigation menu on your website, um, ideally, now you don't have to do this, um, you want product service tab, you want about us tab, a contact us tab, and a blog tab. Now, I will tell you right now, I have a product service menu tab, which goes in more detail about the product, the service, and the cost of the client. Now, the about us is actually embedded into the homepage, and the contact us is also embedded into the homepage as well. So I didn't really see the need to have a separate tab to say the same thing that was on the homepage. So as long as you have content that says what you're about that's on the home page or how to contact you that's on the home page, you don't necessarily need to have a separate tab to do that. So once again, I'm sharing with you the bare minimum that is required. So now the other thing we have here is a blog. Now I will be honest with you, there's no blog for this client. Okay, blog takes work. They don't shoestring budget. Would it be great for them to do a blog? Would it even be even more clientele probably from? Oh, absolutely yes. I believe that you should do a blog. Blogs work. They're awesome. There's no reason. Um, um, there's no negative side of doing a blog. Put it that way. If you don't do a blog, not necessarily required, but it is very beneficial if you do a blog. So that's the main minimum content you need to have a good website. I talk about a little bit more of the blog points and how many words you need in a checklist. Just go fill through. It's more detail there. Read through that. Read through that about the call to action as well. And so I will see you in the next video. Thanks.
Now, the fifth reason why your website might not be ranked on the first page of search engines is because it's way too slow. And it's proven a fact, man, and you can even test it yourself. If a website takes longer than 3 seconds, you're probably going to abandon the website. So if your website is taking longer than 3 seconds to load, then you have a problem. And search engines see that and they say, we're not going to put you on the first page. Here's a quick video showing you how to test your website load speed.
All right, it's time to find out how fast your website loads. This is very key. It's very important. You might not think it, but consumers out there believe that a website should load under 2 seconds, according to a website I went to, got the data from Gomez.com. 50% of internet users expect a web page to load in under 2 seconds. 40% will abandon your site within 3 seconds if it doesn't happen. Take them for numbers. Now, pay attention to this one. A 1 second delay in page response can reduce conversions by 7%. When we're talking about conversion, we're talking about money. I'm talking about real money here. I'm either talking about money or getting people to request information from you. So it's really ideal. So let me put it in perspective. If you have an e-commerce site selling stuff online, artwork, pictures, paint, toys, whatever it may be, if an e-commerce site and it's making you $100,000 a day, a 1 second delay will cost you $2.5 million per year. That's a lot of money, man, for 1 second delay. A lot of money. So it's very important that you make sure that your website loads within under 2 seconds, because otherwise you're going to start losing out and losing money. People are not going to call you. So you got to make sure your website loads quickly. All right. So here's some free tools that you can go to and use to determine if your website is loading in under 2 seconds. And if it's not, they can give you some help and try to help you out. So the first site is Google Analytics, google.com/analytics. That site, you have to make sure you set up a code. You got to put a Google Analytics code on your website in order for it to read it and give you this information. And you're going to need some time and history data for it to be done. So you got to make sure you do that. Google's Page Speed Insights is another one, still part of Google. Developers.google.com/speed/page speed/insights. I don't know why I read that off to you. Be honest with you, it's in the checklist, so just click that button. But Google's Page Speed Insights is a pretty cool page. It's a little bit more graphical. It tells you exactly what you need to do. It tells you exactly what's wrong, why it's slow. It gives you a red for things that are bogging it down, and it gives you a yellow or orange if it's kind of a warning, and then it gives you a green if everything's good. I use that one a lot. It's pretty good, pretty insightful on what you need to change. And it also does it for a desktop version of your website and also the mobile version of your website. So it's a very key tool to use. I like that tool a lot. Now, the web page test at webpagetest.org is also a great tool that I use. And it gives you the actual time and seconds that it takes to load your website. And it does it for each line of code that's basically there. So it tells you, it's like a waterfall plot. And it shares with you how long it takes for each one of your code in your website to load, and it shows you what it's doing. And it's kind of cool waterfall plot. As you can see in the top right hand corner, I have a picture of the web page test from webpagetest.org, and here's the results of a website Biz Barbershop. And you can kind of see it gives you some scaling at the top, but in the little box here in the table there, it tells you how long it's taking to load, right? And the waterfall plot of what's taking the longest for it to load. I will be honest with you, in this particular website, Biz Barbershop, it's like around 4 seconds. So it's not completely as fast as it should be. But once again, they're on a shoestring budget, and I'll tell you, man, speed. You got to pay for speed sometimes. It takes a little bit more time to pay for speed. So some things that could be done if I took it off, um, put it onto a more expensive server, the web page speed will come down like that. So I would be honest with you, um, they're doing fine from a clientele standpoint, but they could be, if they really needed more clients, more leads. That's one thing that will change right away. Take it off this inexpensive server, put in a more expensive web hosting server, and that's faster, and the numbers will come down quickly, very quickly. You can see here, but below that is a Google Page Speed Insight data. You can see here some red, some oranges, and some green for desktop, and then the mobile tab. Awesome information website, and you click on it, and it actually tells you how to fix it if you wanted to do it yourself, or your webmaster. You go to a webmaster, go do this. Here's what's wrong with it. Go take care of it. If you are your own webmaster and it's still confusing to you, once again, I'll feel free to try to help you out best I can. Send me an email at support@247onlinemarketing.com. And then over here to the far right, the bigger picture is Google Analytics, and it show you a graph of your speed, load time, and some numbers in there. I just did a quick screen dump of some website just to show you what it looks like from a reporting standpoint. But that's how you test to make sure your website loads within under 2 seconds. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.
Now, the last reason why your potential website could be not listed on the first page of search engines is because the overall web presence is non-existing. So it basically means that search engines really don't know you're there, and the reason why they don't know it's there is because it's not listed on other websites. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to determine your overall web presence.
All right, I'm going to show you here in this video how to test to make sure that your website has, well, your business, I should say, has an overall web presence. Now, what does that really mean? Okay, so, you have a website. All right, that's great, man. So you think you're on the internet. Yeah, you're there, but you're not really there. If that makes any sense to you. What I'm trying to say is, man, you got to be everywhere on the internet. You just can't be in one little spot. You have to be everywhere on the internet. You have to be where people are searching for you. People search in different places. The one thing about having a website, if you don't set your website up correctly and you don't submit it to search engines, you don't have a sitemap and all that good stuff, no one's going to find it. No one's going to find it because the search engines don't even know that you're there. So once you do those steps and the search engines know that you're actually there, then they're going to say, okay, this guy's here. But you know what? They're going to be like, this guy's here. He just said that he's here. We don't know if he's a real business or a fake business. Does anybody know this guy? And I'm giving it to you in layman's term, but that's really what the search engines are doing. They're saying, okay, this guy told me that he's here, but does anybody else know that he's here? Any other sites that are related to his type of business, directories, do they know that he's here? If they don't know that he's here, then how do I know that he's really a business? Maybe just trying to fake me out. So when we talk about overall web presence score, because people not only do they search on Google, but they also search on places like local search engines like Yelp, Yahoo, Local, Bing, Bing. There's all these different type of websites that people can go out to. Manta, Merchant Circle. I mean, I'm just trying to come on. There's so many of them. I can't think of them right now. Foursquare. You probably heard of Foursquare. I mean, there's different places that people go to do searches for businesses. They might even go to a specialized business. If you're if you're a home inspector and you go to, or you service a realtor, they're gonna go to different type of real estate sites that list realtors to who to go to. If you're a home inspector, you're gonna go to something called like Thumbtack to find a home inspector. So there's a bunch of different sites out there. So these search engines have to know that not only that you're there, but also need to know that you're also everywhere else as well. Okay. And so that's what I talk about. What's your overall web presence? So you have to have not only that, you need to have a website, but you have to have your business listed everywhere it possibly can be listed. And so now we come to this free tool that I have for you that I'm able to share with you because I am a partner of Yext. And so they give me a free tool to allow you to scan and see if your business is basically everywhere, and the real important places that I will call the bare minimum places that you need to be. Okay, there's more places you can be, but this is where I'll say they're the bare minimum places that you need to be. So all you need to do is type in your business information, type in your business name, your address, and then your phone number, and then the phone number of the business that you're going to use, and then hit the scan now button. Now I'm going to show you 2 listings. Now here I have no errors. You can see perfect score here. All right, so I'm listed everywhere that I need to be. The bare minimum place I need to be listed. Okay, so that's a good example. Now let me show you a different example, and to keep you from being bored, I'm just going to find a card from somebody that I received. I think I'll do let's do a printing service. So I'm going to do a printing service. So I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to pause this as I type. All right, I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to pause this so that you don't have to watch me and bear me typing this person's address information in. So let me just pause this. All right, I typed in the information here for this person's business. Oh, that's a little spelling mistake. Let me fix that. So address, business name, address, phone number. Let's hit the scan button, see what happens. So now it's scanning. It's checking the listings. See what we find out here. Still working, still going, showing the errors. 30 location errors detected. 33. I'm going to make you watch this as I watch it. I'm not going to pause it. All right, I think we're done. I think we're all done. So it's 33 errors here. Oh, no, it's still going, still checking. My bad. All right, there's a problem scanning that one. But you can see here the errors that is found. I found some errors. So ideally, what you need to go do is fix these errors. So this is not too bad. I've seen worse. So they have some details out there. They're listed on some of these sites. So these guys have been doing some homework and doing some things right here. So as you can see, they're not on Merchant Circle. There's an issue here, issue on local database. They're not found on Topics. They're not found on this site here as well. They're not found in Avime. Let's see some sites that you would recognize. They're not found on eLocal, CityMap. See, all these different sites. Like I said, I told you, there's a bunch of sites that you need to be everywhere. Not on Hot Frog, So let's see. So there's quite a few sites that they're not on, but there's some sites that they are on. But they're on Yelp, they're on Foursquare, they're on Facebook, they're on Bing, they're on Yahoo, they're on White Pages, they're on Switchboard, they're on MapQuest, Super Pages, DexNotes. Some of the top key ones they're on, but there's a couple of small ones that they're missing out on. So that's it. That's how you check to see if your web presence is there. If you don't have a complete 0 score or perfect score, you got any errors here, that means you need to get some work done. And I will be honest with you, that is my specialty. So if you use this tool, and if you want to make sure you get these errors fixed, all you need to do is just click this Contact Us button. That will contact me. You can send an email directly to me, or hit the email button. Doesn't matter, either one works fine. I'll just show you what it looks like. See, it'll open up your email box to send out an email. See, right here. Send it right to me. This is personally to me. So Claude at 247onlinemarketing.com. So it'll come right towards me, and you just send your email to that address. And if you wanted to, I got a bunch of email coming through. I didn't really want to do that. But hey, you can also hit the email icon. I think it does the exact same. Oh no, you just hit the email icon, and then you just put your email address in, who's you're from email, and then your name. Then it gets to me anyway. So either way, it doesn't matter. Do either way. It gets to me. If you want to fix these errors, I can fix it for you, and we can talk about how I can fix them for you. And it also about if you need anything else. All right. So that's where we stand on making sure that you have a overall web presence. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video, or maybe talking to you live on the phone. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Now, those are the 6 reasons why your website might not be listed on the first page of search results. So if you have any questions, this is the time you can ask them, and I will answer them. You can leave your comments you can leave your questions in the comment section on this post below this live video. If you're watching this video and it's not live, you can still leave your comments below, and I will continue to monitor the Facebook comments and answer your question as I receive them. So with that being said, I'll give you a little bit of time to put your questions in, but hey, I just want to let you know, if for any reason you just want to look at these videos again that I put together for you, you can either continue to watch this whole entire live video, or what I did was I broke down each video for you and I put it into a short membership site that you can get free access to. And not only that, you get access to the 6 videos that you just watched, is that you can also get the download, the short checklist that I put together for you to share with you the reasons why you might not be listed on the first page of search results. So with that being said, I want to say thank you for watching this very first pilot episode of 24/7 Online Marketing. Capture, connect, and convert customers into loyal customers. Thank you, and God bless you.